Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this piece of software here called Speechpad, and you're wondering, can you really make money online as a freelancer doing transcribing services? Okay, basically taking audio and then typing it out into text. Let's check Speechpad out. Let's find out whether it's legit, how much do they pay, and is this a good way to generate some extra money for yourself? All right. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below, and I will send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. You can check that out. Now, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, all sorts of freelance strategies, surveys, watching video ads, lots of different business models, all sorts of different courses online. And some of them are really good, but some of them are really a bit of a waste of time and you don't make that much money. Some of them are just straight up scams, okay? So let's take a look at Speechpad to find out how this stacks up against everything else out there. Now, Speechpad is a 100% legitimate transcribing service. So companies would come here and they would get transcription services. So if you come to the main page, speechpad.com, you can see what they offer. They offer transcription, right? So turning your audio or video and get a transcription text, okay? You can even get subtitles and captions, right? You can also translate foreign languages, right? Transcribing and translation of text, video, and audio. And this is a little bit more expensive. And these prices here are for clients that want to get transcribing and translation services done. But the interesting thing, all right, for you is that you can actually become a transcriber and a translator. So that means you can get a job from them if you want to, right? So if you click on worker here, right, you're gonna see that they are looking for transcribers, for captioners, for translators, and for reviewers, right? And all you need to do is click here, apply now, and you can start earning today. So let's talk a little bit more about that, what it entails, what do you need, how much do they actually pay, all right? So first of all, for a transcriber, what does the job entail? Okay, so you're gonna need to listen to audio files and watch videos and type out whatever is spoken. Very, very simple, all right? Now, in the process, you'll do minor editing such as ignoring filler words such as like, okay, I mean, you know, right? This is called clean copy transcription, all right? And it applies to most of their jobs, right? Some jobs require verbatim transcription, which requires you to type out every verbal utterance, including filler words and stutters. Beginners usually start with clean copy transcriptions, all right? So lots of different ways to do it. Now, what kind of skills do you need? You don't really need that many skills. You just have to be fluent in English, right? You need solid grammar and punctuation skills. Of course, you need to be able to type fast, all right? That's very important. Listen and type quickly. You should be conversationally competent in diverse dialects, vernaculars, figures of speech, and jargon, right? If English is not your primary language, you will be at a disadvantage because it will be, you know, a lot easier for you to mishear things, right? Because sometimes audios and videos have accents, right? British accent, an American accent, a Scottish accent, for example, a Russian accent that's spoken in English, for example, a Chinese accent spoken in English. So again, you know, you're gonna have to be used to understanding different accents if you want to do this right. At least 40 words per minute. That's what they're looking for. You're gonna have to take a test and things like that. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? What kind of equipment do you use? Not much really. You just need a computer, you need an internet connection and headphones. If you have a foot pedal that actually makes it even easier, they call it the Infinity foot control, and this is, you know, only if you're really going to do this seriously. If you're not really going to do this seriously, you don't need to invest in the Infinity foot control, but it makes your job easier if you're going to be a very professional freelance transcriber. Okay, so that's some of the things that you need. Let's go to the next thing. How much do you get paid? That's the big question. Okay, so all jobs are priced per audio minute. That's what you need to understand. So they're not paying you for your time, they're paying you for how many audio minutes are actually being transcribed, okay? So what that means is that if an audio minute is 1 minute, but it takes you 5 minutes to transcribe that 1 minute audio, they only pay you for the 1 minute. Does that make sense, right? If it takes you 30 minutes to transcribe 1 audio minute, which probably it won't, they're only gonna pay you for 1 minute, all right? So the pay ranges from 25 cents per audio minute for entry-level work to as high as $2 for jobs requiring more experience, okay? So when you start out as a beginner, if you don't have any transcribing experience, you will start out at 25 cents per minute. That's actually very, very little. There are some other websites that pay a little bit more, 70 cents per audio minute, 90 cents per audio minute. I've seen over $1 for per audio minute, right? But you can work your way up, okay? But just understand that 25 cents as entry level is actually very, very little for a transcribing job because if it takes you, 3 or 4 times longer than the minute in order for you to finish an audio minute, then you don't really actually make that much per hour. If you do the calculation, it's actually very little. It's something like $5 per hour or something like that. Okay, it's very, very low, right? And then it also depends on how many jobs you can get access to, right? If you become a Speechpad transcriber and translator, will they have enough jobs to give you for you to actually make money with transcribing? And we'll talk about that in a second, okay? So the approval process, how does this actually work? Let's keep going here. All right, all you need to do is first you must go through the application process. You must score above 98 on the basic transcription test and 75% or more on the grammar test, okay? Then you'll be given a Speechpad worker account that allows you to sign into the website. Next, you'll need to get the confidentiality qualification. Do this by going to the qualification section and clicking on the confidentiality in the list of qualifications, and then you'll need to sign their agreement. That's basically how it works, all right? And then once you get approved, then you can start getting jobs if they have enough jobs for you. Now, let's take a look and see whether they have any jobs, okay? So if I come here and I click on apply now, the big green button to become a transcriber, look, it says due to high demand, we are not accepting new applications at this time. Please check back in a few months. So unfortunately, transcribing is actually a very, very popular freelance job, okay? So at this particular time, they're not accepting new people, but maybe in a few months' time, they get more jobs, maybe a few people quit, you might be able to apply for this, okay? But not to worry, there are other transcribing websites, and I'll show you, some of the other ones. And then let's talk about how much you can really make from transcribing, okay? So this is another one called Transcribe Me, all right? These guys, will say, again, starting at $15 to $22 per audio hour. That is actually, this is per hour, not per minute, okay? So what we were talking about here, where is it? Over here is actually per minute, all right? This right here is per hour, so it's about the same, okay? But the average monthly earnings is about $250. That's about right, okay? Most average transcribers, when they first get started, expect to earn anywhere from $200 to $300, maybe $350. That's what you're looking at, right? So it's not huge income, okay? And it really depends on where you live in the world. If you live in a country where working part-time, maybe 4 hours a day, Monday to Friday, $200, $300 is life-changing, then this might be a good freelance job for you, all right? But for a lot of people watching this video, that's not that much money, all right? This is like, a little bit of extra money on the side, but this is not full-time income. You can't quit your job becoming a transcriber, unfortunately. There are some websites where you can make about $1,000 if you really do this full-time, like you're doing 8 hours, you're at the highest grade transcriber, you're at level 5, you're getting the maximum payout. That means you're getting 90 cents per audio minute, $1 per audio minute. Then you'll make roughly about $1,000, $1,200 per month. But even then, that's not really full-time income, right? Because full-time income is $3,000 and over. All right, so again, it just depends on where you live in the world, but just understand that this is a legitimate freelance job, but it is one of those things where you're gonna have to start at the bottom and then really work your way up to even earn not even that much money. $1,000, $1,200 is the maximum that you will earn from transcribing, right? Another website you can check out is Scribey. Okay, so there are a few that you can check out. You can check out Speechpad, you can check out Transcribe Me, you can check out Scribey. There's quite a few others out there, all right? But it is a legitimate service. Unfortunately, right now, they're just not available and they don't have any, openings at this particular time. You can try back later, or you can try, Transcribe Me over here and Scribey as well, all right? Now, if you are watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate some extra income, all right? Whether that's from a freelance job, maybe you want to start a business, maybe you just understand that the internet is powerful and you want to get a piece of that pie and generate some income from it, all right? Now, I've reviewed hundreds of different ways to make money online, and out of all of them, I think that for a beginner, there's still one really, really good way to get to your first $5,000 to $10,000 a month and more, okay? And if you want that strategy, just click the link below, and I'll send you my favorite strategy to get to 5 to 10K a month straight to your email. You can check that out if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review. Take care, and I will see you on another video review.